With the Chao Emperor's annual trip to Florida just around the corner, we folks in Chao Racing are having our own time here in the Sunshine State, as Chao Racing 2017 comes to you live for Week 12's action here in Tampa, Florida. And here to represent the sunshine always, everyone knows and loves, your host, Brandon Jennings. Thank you, Paul. And hello, Tampa, Florida. Ready for another exciting edition of Chao Racing 2013? Yes, we are, and I do hope the ChaoEmperor is going to hope to see you soon. Anyway, hello to your fans at home. Welcome to our special Week 1 extravaganza show of Chao Racing 2017 for Week 12's action. As the ChaoEmperor makes final preparations for his trip down to Florida, we're going to have some Chao Racing to help make this a year to remember. So, Paul, let's get to it with the first race of Week 12. Alright, our pre-Florida trip extravaganza show begins with race number 1, featuring Vince Davidson, the sharpshooter, F1 Kingsley, the Harlem-Ching Wiz, Donald Rennings, and Emma Chandingo. And yes, we promise you that each and every race is going to be amazing. Some exciting, but guaranteed to be amazing. Anyway, the players are lined up ready to go. So without further ado, let's have a Chao race! And with that sound, we are underway with Week 12's action here in beautiful Tampa, Florida, home of the Tampa Bay Lightning and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and many great moments in the Gulf of Mexico, with many great surroundings nearby. And the fans here in Tampa are certainly on their feet, cheering on all of the favorite superstars here today. And let's see who's going to get the first opening toss of Week 12's action. It's going to be made by number 7. Good speed burst right there to start off Week 12's action. That was a good speed burst indeed. And F1 Kingsley's going to he's getting left behind in the competition all the way back. And he's going to have speed burst number 2 in this race. He's trying to catch up as he heads for the water, flying down the aisles. And it looks like, up in the water, it looks like Vince Davidson is scored the best. Trying to get some attention, you know. As Donald Rennings will have a turn now. And now he is battling with Evan Chandingo at number 1 in a freeway battle for the lead up in the front. Number 8 is getting left behind all the way in the back of the pack. We're approaching 1 minute mark as F1 Kingsley gets to number 2. That makes his second speed burst to the base. Still trying to catch up to the others. Right now, Donald Rennings has the lead at the convoy, and he taunts for one as the next speed burst will be made by none other than number 7. That makes his second speed burst to the base. Now he's back in this one. Corn number 8 is getting left behind on the competition. He really needs to get the speed burst. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I doubt he was going to catch up in this one. Nope. No, I don't. Next speed burst belongs to Donald Rennings. That makes his second speed burst to the base. Now trying to lead over Vince Davidson in the convoy, but there goes Vince Davidson. He is certainly a strong climber, and he takes away the lead from Donald Rennings. F1 Kingsley is trying to catch him in a hurry, as our leader, Vince Davidson, takes the next command because that was rather a pity that time, but he is, at least, leaving the other competitors in the dust, as number 2 can wake up for a snap and takes the next command speeders. Now he's trying to lead numbers 1 and 8 in the dust. And back up in front, even though he had a pitiful speed burst, which is very lame, he should still hold on for the lead for the next speed burst. Yep, eventually they're going to have the next command speed burst, but I think Vince Davidson is going to hold on for a bit. But yep, he is going to lead Evan Chandingo by just a few inches. So the famous sharpshooter is going to win this one to start Week 12's action, as F1 Kingsley takes the number 10. The sharpshooter, Vince Davidson, holds off Evan Chandingo to start our Week 12's action victory. He gets the first win of Week 12's action this week, as Evan Chandingo is better to close this one out with back-to-back speed bursts, thus bringing a total of 4 speed bursts for Harlem-Ching Wiz. And Vince Davidson can celebrate. He is back in the 500 mark. Yeah, he's doing pretty well, right? And we'll be back with more after the break. Do not go away. Alright, now for race number 2, Paul. Okay, race number 2 of Week 12's action will feature Fred Harrison, David Howey, the 2015 Rising Stars champion, Kyle Richmond, and the Gundam Star Master Garrett Dayton. Good luck to these 4 players on a quest for victory, and let's rock this place! So it looks like Garrett Dayton, the Gundam Star Master, is for the rest. That means Fred Harrison, David Howie, and Kyle Richmond will have the winning edge, but we'll also know which one will pay off or not in the early run. Free Chao gonna shake the Tron trees. Garrett Dayton trying to get back in this one. And there goes Fred Harrison. He's gonna have to come in on the lead up in the front. By the way, he looks at it, and it looks like number 1 is gonna rest. As the 2015 Martial Arts champion, David Howie, will start the speed rush this time around. He is catching up to our leader, Kyle Richmond, in battle for the lead over at the bridges. And right now, number 2 is getting left behind in the competition as the Gundam Star Master, Garrett Dayton, will have speed rush number 2 at this race. Also trying to catch up with the pack. And right now, Fred Harrison and one of the Silver Child are flying down the water. They're trying to get back in this one like crazy, and I mean real impact. As the next Beavers will be made by number 1, who dominates over the 4 Silver Child, along with Fred Harrison and Garrett Dayton. Now battling with David Howie for 2nd place over that. Number 8 is getting left behind as we pass the 1 minute mark. We'll get the next command of the Speedbus. We're about to find it right now. It's gonna be the Gundam Star Master Garrett Dayton. That makes his 2nd Speedbus base, and he passes David Howie because he is good. So Garrett Dayton now in 3rd place head of pack, and Kyle Richmond better watch out. Number 1 is right on his tail, catching up to him. As David Howie will get another turn. That makes his 2nd Speedbus base. Now trying to get back to Garrett Dayton. Meanwhile, number 7, they are battling for dear life. All the way back. Which one of them will get in the next command speed rush? It is number 7 who got it. And he passes number 2, who is pausing for one. So now he has to deal with number 8 all the way back. And back with fun. Number 1 seems like he made the pass from Kyle Richmond. And look at that. He gets the next command speed rush. Didn't get a lot of that one. But now he has a little bit more room in the rumble ahead of Chao Racing, the Cowboy. Number 8 is still way behind in the competition. But it's Fred Harrison who will get the next command speed rest. Trying to lead Garrett Dayton left behind. And one is still a jogger rest. And look at that! Chao Racing made the pass from number 1. While David Howie went a little too far that time. So Chao Racing is going to celebrate an easy victory attack. As number 2 takes the next speed rush, and number 8 is getting left behind still. That way went off for Chao Racing. Our favorite amateur fanatic does it again. Great job by him, and we have just enough time for one more speed rush at this base, and it will be made by Fred Harrison. That makes his 2nd speed rush base, but it's the amateur fanatic who prevails in this round. I do believe he might have a good chance of making the playoffs or coming by next season, right? Yep, either way. Coming up, we got more action for you, but first have a look at this. Alright, and Paul, we're back in business today. Who do we have next? Base number 3 is going to feature Chuck Dixon, Nick Saiwan, Norman Finer, who is the 2010 World Champion, and the Bobby Mater, Bobby K. There's the look in the lineup for this next portion of Week 12's action here at Tampa, Florida. And it's good luck to these 4 participants on the quest for victory. Please start the race! Alright. And it looks like number 5 is going to rest. So let's watch Chuck, Nick, and Bobby. These 3 will be battling for the lead. Which one of them will gain the upper hand after they shake the palm trees and eat that coconut-shaped fruit? We'll soon know, as here comes the coconut-shaped fruit from the trees tumbling down. And now the 3 are going to eat the fruit. And it looks like the Bobby Meter, Bobby K, is going to have coming in on the lead, up in the front. And who will get the opening toss in this race? We're about to find out soon enough, as Bobby K heads for the water. The first superstar that gets beat first is Norman Finer, who was going west for a while, but now he's trying to catch up to the game. What is Penny doing? Looks like he's going to be flying down the water, trying to get a lot of ground to come on. That leaves number 2 left behind in the bridges in last place. Then me for sure, as a matter of fact. As speed bus number 2 in this race, we made by number 7, who leaves number 1 in the dust. And you can forget about doing that. Norman Fighter, after taking a nap early on, has took a shortcut. He now leans over to Bobby Mania, Bobby K. Great strategy to come back from behind. As number 2, who had the next command because he desperately needed to get back in this one. He's still in last place, don't you think? Yeah, he's still in last place. Anyway, Nick Saiwan also trying to catch up to number 8. He's trying to hold on number 8 and battle for third place back, as he will get the next command because he makes the pass for number 8 for third place. Meanwhile, Bobby K is safely in second place ahead of Nick Saiwan, but I do believe Norman Fighter is going to win this one, yeah? Norman Fighter is going to lead the competition in the dust, folks. Bobby K has no hope of surviving at all. Next US belongs to number 1, who leads number 2, pulled left behind in the dust. And now number 2 is left behind. He is in last place for the second time in this race. Will he get some happy time? You bet he wouldn't. It is Nick Saiwan who will get the next command speeders. And look at that. He is going to pass Bobby Mania, Bobby K, because he is going to pass. But Norman Fighter has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Nick Saiwan won't be able to catch up to him in time. Norman Fighter is going to win an easy victory after taking that early on, as number 8 takes the next speeders, dominating over the rest of the pack. Norman Fighter prevails on a shortcut strategy after snoozing on the beginning race. So after that now, Norman Fighter came back with a shortcut. Great job by Norman Fighter, as number 1 will get another turn that makes his second speed best race, and he can't forget about being tailgated by number 2. He is going to lead number 2 left behind in the dust, all the way in last place behind the pack. Number 2, and like we always say, has no hope of surviving whatsoever. Alright, that's the end of this race. Don't you think? Yes, congratulations to my final, and there's more stuff coming up after we hear word from this. And now let's simple it up. Race number 4, Paul. Alright then. Race number 4 will feature candidates of the Days Brothers, Hal Miller on the Middle Traders, Hunter Brown, and Luke Green, all wrapped up and ready to go, and the fans are ready too. So here we go. Let's see who will be fortunate enough. Who will be the lucky one and the fortunate superstar to earn another win and move one step closer towards fulfilling their chances at earning the next Chao Racing World Championship title for 2018. Only time will tell in this matter exciting race. And right now it looks like Hal Miller is going to face Hunter Brown and Kennedy. They'll be battling for the lead up in the front. And who got the win toss this time around? It is Luke Green. He's going to join the opponents in the water. They're all flying like crazy, and now they're swimming in the water. Right now the 4 Stewart Chair are taking the bridges to the convoy, and it looks like number 8 is going to just about spending. As number 2, who is also going to best, takes speedless number 2 in this race. Well, he can't forget about being tailgated by number 8, that at least. Right now, Hal Miller is leading up in the front, trying to be the lucky one tonight. And who will get the next command of the speeders as the 4 Chow head into the sapphire portion of the course? It's going to be number 8, who is way behind the competition. He gets the next command speeders. So now trying to battle with number 1 for dear life, all the way in the back. Hal Miller is trying to defend the lead for good against Hunter Brown and Luke Green and Kennedy, who are all battling for second place in the freeway battle for second place, as the next appearance will be made by number 7, who leads numbers 1 and 8, left behind battling for survival, all the way in the back. Point number 1 and 8 are getting left behind the competition. And number 8 toss for 1. That means number 1 will have a privilege of winning the battle for dear life. But back to number 7 we go. He makes the pass for number 2, and now he leads over the 4 Stewart Chow thanks to back-to-back speeders. Meanwhile, the competition up in the front is getting intense here for these superstars, and it looks like candidates, one half of the Days Brothers, will get the next command speeders. Now trying to lead over Hal Miller and the Middle Traders, who was leading for most of the race prior to this point. And right now number 8 is getting left behind, climbing over at the wall. he's had no hope for surviving at all. And Hunter Brown will have the next command speeders. And how begins to control the lead over Candace. I do believe he is going to hold on this time for the victory. Yep, he is going to hold on Candace for the victory. How Miller on the Miller Traders wins this one. The old Miller has done it again, folks. As Luke Green will close up speeders. That makes his second speeders to the race. Alright, so how Miller prevails over Candace. That's right, he is the fortunate one this one. But let's see how he will fare in the rest of the run. Back at a bit, do not go away. Welcome back to Chao Racing 2017 in sunny Tampa, Florida. Who do we have next, Paul? Race number 5 will feature Alan Holmes, Louis Charleston, John Miller, the youngest of the 4 Millers, and Eric Crosby. It's amazing how these two teammates are battling each other. Let's find out right now. Please start the race! And it looks like John Miller's gonna rest, so he's gonna have a lot of catching up to do when he wakes up from his nap. Right now, Alan Holmes, Louis Charleston, and Eric Crosby, the Sheriff Outlaw, are gonna be battling for the lead as they shake the palm trees. And now they're gonna eat the fruit. And it looks like Alan Holmes seems to be dancing to the beat in the demo one. And there goes Eric Crosby. He is going to have command on the lead up in the front. And he is going to be heading for the water. Oh, a shortcut! Wow, did you see that? He actually flies to a shortcut. What a deal that was. Anyway, number 7 will get the winning toss this time around. And number 8 was going to rest, so he's going to be left behind over at the bridges for D-Line. As Louis Charleston, who will have speeders number 2 in this race, battling with John Miller in the battle for second place with Pack. And Eric Crosby's going to rest, but he paid off his gamble over in the shortcut strategy. He paid off big time for the Sheriff Outlaw. I do believe he's going to get his second win of the season after slumming for most of the race, as John Miller will have the next command speeders trying to battle with, and it looks like he does. Number 8 is getting left behind in the competition all the way in the back. We passed the 1 minute mark of this exact race. And who will get the next command speakers? It is Alan Holmes, who's trying to catch up to Louis Charleston and John Mill, who are battling for second place in the back. Eric Crosby is safely in the lead. He might get his second win of the season for sure. Well, I do believe this is going to be the day for Eric Crosby. Next place belongs to number 8. He was way behind for a while, but now he is leading number 1 and sending me all the way back. Number 1's going to need a couple of good speed busts. And I mean a couple of good speed busts, and this is one of them. But is that all he's going to get for a while? I don't think so, but at least he's going to have passing number 2 for dear life. Thanks to that speed bust. And right now, it looks like John Miller's going to. Louis Charleston's going to have command of second, and Alan Holmes is going to move up, battling with him for third place. And as number 7 takes next speeders, dominating on the fourth switch out, the Sheriff Outlaw, Eric Crosby, prevails in this exciting race, winning by a lot of distance. He gets his second win after a slumpish season so far he has so far in the first half of the season. His second win really paid off, as number 1 will get another turn. That makes his second speed bus for the race, and he's really needing another speed bus right there. And that is going to do it for this race. So, Eric Crosby has made a statement. Yes. Well done, played indeed, Eric Crosby. We'll be right back with more. What a deal. Alright, Bob, we're almost halfway through week 12. Who do we have for race number 6? Race number 6 is going to feature the Steel Curtain and Miller. Raymond Marchante on the look at the average. The Urban Cowboy Benny Moen and Richard Hasselhoff all prepped up and we're hunting for a win. So without further ado, let's have a Chao race. Alright, the 4 Chao all for running. Who will triumph this time? We'll find out soon enough. 4 Chao approaching the boundaries, and they're going to bring the coconut sheep through. They've been for the rainbow path, and now they're going to shoot the boundaries. Everyone is on their feet for all of our superstars, including ones already in the contention. And it looks like it's going to be Van Shorty on looking Irish versus Benny Mullen. You have a Cowboy for the lead up in the front. As the first superstar against Beepus is number 8, who desperately needs to catch him every now and then. That was a good speed bus right there. Yeah, that was a good speed bus. He's back in this one. We're battling with numbers 2 and 7, battling in a freeway battle for D-Line. The three Silver Chao are getting left behind in the competition over at the bridges. At the current one. And number 8 taunts for one as he opens this one up with back-to-back spears. And there we go. So he's flying down the aisles. Now he leaves numbers 2 and 7 in the dust. And it looks like Aaron Miller. And now Richard Hasselhoff are going west. That means Benny Moore and Ramon Shorty will have come in battling for the lead for the second time in this race. As we head back into number 8. He can say, smell you later, to poor number 2 and poor number 7, who are getting left behind in the competition all the way back. Number 7 is really in dead beat all the way back. Number 2 also trying to get back in this one. They both really need some help. But who really got the next command for you guys? It is Ramon Shorty of the Lucky Irish. Now trying to catch up with Benny Moore and Richard Hasselhoff, who are battling for the lead up in front. Looks like Richard Hasselhoff is doing a little bit better than Benny Moore. Will he hold on for the win? We'll find out soon enough. Next race belongs to Aaron Miller, the steel cut that everyone knows was a Pittsburgh native from the Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. And right now number 7 really needs to get some speed bus, and he will get speed bus. But I think he's going to retain last place behind number 2, just barely. Anyway, Richard Hasselhoff now has command on the lead, ahead of the steel cuts and Aaron Miller. He is approaching home stretch, trying to hold off the lead. We'll soon know if he will hold off Aaron Miller for the victory. As the next speed is made by Benny Mullen, who is battling with Ramon Shorty in the third place. I think he's going to have himself a third place behind of Ramon Shorty. And it looks like as number 7 takes number 10, still trying to catch up. It looks like Richard Hasselhoff is going to hold on to the competition to secure another easy victory. He was slumming for a while, but now he is on the move again. Yep, Richard Hasselhoff got another win. Coming up, we'll proceed with the second half of Week 12's action here in Tampa. But first, let's hear one from this. Alright, we are back for more exciting fun and games for Week 12 action here at Tampa. So let's get to it. Paul, who do we have for race number 7? Race number 7, Brandon, will feature the license to drive out here in Senior, Steve Winkman, Iron's Fabulous Wonder, Rusty and Sweetie Frank Jenkins, and the former Black Friar, Will Lingston. The players will line up and ready to go, so without further ado, let's rock this place! And there goes our Senior. He is giving the approval from his fans to get the all clear signal. He is doing a pretty good job, and it looks like Will Lingston is for the rest. And now he is dancing to the beat right now. He'll be off and running alright once he gets along. And it looks like Steve Winkman is for the rest. And there goes Alvin Senior. He's going to lead the competition in the dust. And number 2 is for the rest. That means Rusty Eames to Wing Jenkins will control second place for the rest of the pack. As the first superstar gets Beavers. The star of the second half of Week 12's action here in Tampa, Florida. First superstar gets Beavers. The star of the second half is Iron's Fabulous Warrior, Steve Winkman. Or better yet, the Irish runner of the world. He is heading for the water along with Rusty Eames to Wing Jenkins and the 4 Black Fire, Will Lingston, who are battling for second place in the pack by Will Lingston. As number 2, who really needs some help, takes Beavers number 2 in his face, and he flies for a little bit, trying to gain some ground. And it looks like Alvin Senior is approaching the Sapphire portion of the course, with no opponents surrounding him in the battle for dear life. As the next beer is made by number 1, who's trying to leave number 7 and number 8 in the dust, who are battling for dear life all the way in the back. We passed the 1 minute mark of this exciting race. Chao and Steve Winkman are battling to try to stay alive in the game. And it looks like Number 2 pauses for a moment as suspended drop down the last place. As the next few point made by the former Blackfire Willickson, who made a pass from Mustangs and Wicked Junkies in for second place right back. Let's see how long he will last. Back up in front, out here and see is doing a pretty good job keeping up with the pace. Should he hold on for an easy victory? You bet he will. Next, the US belongs to number 7, who's leading over the force to a Chao, along with Inspired's Royal Stealing Red, and down goes number 2 and number 8. That's going to cause some serious damage. These 3 Chao are going to be heading for the wall. So the next B-Buzz is going to be made by one of these Chao up in the front. It is the 4 Blackfire Willickson who gets the number 10. That makes it second speed of the race. But as he dominates second place, Alvin Sr. has this race all wrapped up, running another step towards redemption. As Rusty Instant Regan Jackington gets the speed buzz, the license to drive Alvin Sr. players for an easy win for his fans. Great job! Alvin Sr. takes another step towards his payback run for redemption. He's doing a pretty good job indeed over the season right now. Will we continue in the OU line? Well, I don't know. As number 1, we'll get the next command speed bus. That makes sense. Second speed of space. And I do believe that is going to do it right there. No more speed bus now. So the winner is out here Senior of the License of Destiny. That's right. Now number 5 win by the License of Destiny. And there's more stuff coming up after we hear a word from this sponsor. Alright, Paul, the champ is back to face another tough challenge for race number 8. That's right, it will be Dick Cherry Tommy Days, the Metal Fusions, Chao Pickles, Walter Gregson, and Glenn Murray. Chao Pickles trying to add a win towards his road to repeat. Let's see if we can make it happen here. Best look at these 4 players, please start the race. Alright, so Chao Pickles skipping a single from his fans to get all of them ready to go. Will he prevail with another victory? He is going at 8-3 after 11 weeks prior to today's race. Let's see if he can make it 9-3 this week. Right now the 4 Chao are going to eat the food. And it looks like Glenn Murray will have command of the lead up in the front. Walter Quick is going to be battling with number 1 for second place on the pack. And it looks like Glenn Murray is going to be heading for the water, trying to gain some ground over the competition. As the first superstar to get speed bus is Big Cherry Tommy Days, who's also heading for the water, and Chao Pickles in the west, trying to get some position here. He and number 7 are both be heading for the water. As speed bus number 2 of this race, we may like Glenn Murray, who's in second place right now because Chao Pickles, the Metal Fusionist, another shortcut strategy prevailed by the champ himself. The Metal Fusionist now has the lead after dancing to the beat for a while and going west. Now he has the lead over Glenn Murray to come one. And who will get the next command speeders? It's back to Big Cherry Tommy Days, who is in 3rd place right now. Safely in 3rd place behind the pack. And Walter Gregson pauses for a moment. That means the 4 Silver Chao will have a privilege of catching up to him in a hurry. And number 7 pauses for a moment. As the next BS way made by number 8, who's trying to lead the other Silver Chao at Walter Gregson in the dust. He dominates over the 4 Silver Chao with that speed bus. Meanwhile, Chao Pickles is safely guarding Glenn Murray and Big Cherry Tommy Days, who are in the battle for 2nd and 3rd respectively. I think he's going to hold on for an easy victory. Next PS belongs to number 1, who is number 7 in dead meat behind the pack. Number 7 is getting left behind the competition, but he's going to pass Walter Gregson because Walter Gregson is going to rest. As Glenn Murray will get another turn. That makes it second speed rest of the race, but Chao Pickles can say au revoir! He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. As number 7 takes number 10, making his. He's going to prevail. The Metal Fusionist Chao Pickles prevails over the competition. Now he is 9-3. What a deal! And fans approve his victory, and his fans really mean it. He mean it too. as Walter Quickson will get a turn now, who got himself for 4th place. And right now it is Glenn Murray who got 2nd place, and Big Joey Days will have to settle for 3rd place. And we have just enough time for one more speed bump of this race, and it will be made by number 2. That will be enough to take the lead over the 4th Super Chow in 5th place. Alright, the Malfusion, Sierra Pickles, on number 5, well done. Yep, he's doing pretty well in this time, on the repeat, and his fans are pretty happy with the result as well. Back in a bit, do not go away. And we are back from sunny Florida in the Buccaneers state of Tampa, Florida. Still to come, we got an amazing main event that will certainly put a sunshine in every one of the Florida Tampa relatives. And I hope you'll enjoy it too. But right now, let's worry about race number 9. And Paul's going to tell us all about it. Take it away, Paul. Alright, Brandon. Race number 9 will feature Ricky Nelson of the Go-Getters 2.0, Jeff Norris, Brian Christian, and from the Classic Go-Getters, Chris Schneider, one of the top contenders for the first half of the season. All prepped and ready to go, and we start the race! Okay, there goes Chris Schneider, trying to get another win. He had a couple of losses earlier in the season, but now he's trying to stay focused on the right track in his 2017 season. He's eating the fruit, and there he goes. Let's launch the other 3 now. It looks like Ricky Nelson's going to have come in on 2nd place, following in a close third by Brian Christian. And it looks like Brian Christian is going to be heading for the water. As the first to start against Beepers is number 7, who is way behind in the competition. And it looks like number 8 is going to rest, so he's going to join number 7 for dear life, all the way in the back. And who will get Speedbus number 2 in this race? It is number 1 who got Speedbus number 2, leaving number 2 left behind in last place. And right now, Chris Schneider better watch his tail. Looks like Ricky Nelson seems like he's catching up to him in a hurry. But I think Chris Schneider is going to blow away in just a matter of seconds right now with the next command Speedbus. Yep. Who will get that next command Speedbus? It is number 8, Natsu, trying to lead the other switch out in the dust. Right now, number 7 is getting left behind as we pass the 1 minute mark. And he pauses for 1. So now he really has to get back in this one. He's waiting on. And number 2 is also pausing for 1 as the next BS will be made by Jeff Norris, who is catching up to Ryan Christian for 3rd place in the pack. Ricky Nelson is trying his best to catch up to Chris Schneider. Will Chris Schneider hold on Ricky Nelson for a victory, or will Ricky Nelson somehow make the pass from Chris Schneider? Only time will tell. Next BS belongs to number 8, who dominates over the 4th switch out. That makes his 2nd BS in the race. Number 7, meanwhile, is still way behind in the competition, all the way in the back of the pack. But it looks like Jeff Narez will get a Speedbus, making his 2nd Speedbus in the race. He is battling with Ricky Nelson and Ryan Christian for 2nd place, while Chris Schneider is rapidly approaching the goal line. He is going to get the job done. Number 2 Speedbus was too late. Chris Schneider is the winner. The Classic Go-Getter does it again. For week 12 here in Tampa, Florida. Great job. As number 2, whose last Speedbus was wasted by Chris Schneider, spent the closest one out with back-to-back Speedbus. And the rest of the competition is just finishing up the race. So Chris Schneider of the Classic Go-Getters prevails another easy victory. Yep, he's starting to get back on the right track. And we will have more exciting action here in Tampa, Florida after we present a word from this sponsor. Alright, we still have a couple more races before we get to our exciting main events. So Paul, tell us what we have for race number 10. Race number 10 will feature Chris Finagos, Dave Miller on the Rail Traders, the next generation star Antonio Bennett of the Classic Go-Getters, and the Crime Buster vs. Williamson of the Metal Busters. Everyone's on the clock, and let's pop this place! Alright, and it looks like let's see Williamson's first, thus giving Chris Finagos, Dave Miller, and Antonio Bennett the opening edge. And remember, fans, anything can happen in Chao Racing, whether in Florida, New Jersey, or any state in the 50 states of America. Anything is possible indeed. And that's what we always say with each and every race and every week of the season. And it looks like a couple of silver Chao are going west trying to get some attention here. And who's going to get the opening toss this time around? It is going to be Dave Miller who gets it as he flies down the water. There he is. And it looks like Rusty Williamson and looks like number 7 and number 8 are getting left behind in the competition. As Rusty Williamson takes speed bus number 2 of this race, and Antonio Red was taunting for a moment. That means we'll drop down 1 or 2 places. Right now, Kristen Argos is safely in the lead ahead of Dave Miller at the Cameron, who is in 2nd place trying to hold on number 1 in a hurry. And the next year star, Antonio Bennett, will get a turn now, trying to catch on the pack as we approach the 1 minute mark of this race. And it looks like a couple silver Chao getting right behind, and number 8 taunts for one as the next PS moving by, number 7, who is catching up with number 2 in the battle for 6th place ahead of back. Crispin Argos trying to defend the lead over Rusty Williamson and Dave Miller. Crispin Argos has had only 1 win so far in his 2017 season. He's trying to get his 2nd win. But it looks like Rusty Williamson is trying to make a statement as he gets number 2. That makes his 2nd speed rest of the base. And he's catching up with Crispin Argos. Crispin Argos better watch out. Will Crispin Argos hold on Rusty Williamson for the victory? We'll find out soon enough. Next BS belongs to number 8, who desperately needs to come up every now and then. He's still in last place, I think. And yes, indeed, Crispin Argos now has a little bit more breathing room ahead of Rusty Williamson because he was going to rest. That means Dave Miller will have a privilege of battling him for 2nd place at the pack. And who gets the next one? It is number 7 who got the next turn. That makes it 2nd speed rest of the race. And he's going to leave number 8 left behind because he is going to rest. And it looks like Rusty Williamson and Dave Miller will have enough distance to catch up to Crispin Argos in time. As Antonio Red takes number 10, making his 2nd speed rest of the race, Crispin Argos ends his drop to win his 2nd race of the 2017 season. He finally gets his 2nd win after a couple of heartbreaking losses. What a deal. And we have just enough time for 1 more speed bus on this race, and it will be made by number 7. Thus bringing a total of 3 speed bus, and now he leads over the 4 silver Chao. Crispin Argos gets the job done, and now he has 2 wins. I knew it wouldn't be a 1-win wonder. Let's see how very nearly one. I get a bit did not go away. So we're back for more exciting action. We promise you this week will be exciting, and we've seen 10 races so far, which are pretty good indeed. We got 2 more races to go in our Tampa, Florida, and then we're on our way towards our Florida vacation for the ChaoEmperor, right? That's right. The first of those remaining races will feature the son of the license to drive, Alvin Jr., Alex Markinson, Frank Fernandaro, and Gary Coles. The players are ready to go, and please start the race! So, as our crew prepares for an exciting main event coming up in the next race, these 4 superstars do battle in hopes of staying alive towards coming back next season at least. Right now, the 4 Chao are going to eat the fruit. And it looks like Gary Coles is going to have command in the lead, followed by Frank Fernandaro in 2nd place in the pack. And it looks like Gary Coles is going to be heading for the water, as the first superstar that gets beat is the son of the license to drive, Alvin Jr., who's trying to catch up with the others in a hurry. And number 7 is going to rest, as he and number 1 are fighting for D-Life, heading for the water. And who will get speed rest number 2 in this race? It's going to be made by number 2, who leads numbers 1 and 7 left behind. I think he now dominates over the 4 silver Chao, along with Alex Markinson and Alvin Jr. Yep, he's dominating over 3rd place. Gary Coles is safely in the lead ahead of Frank Fernandaro, who's in 2nd place to come on. as the next speed bus will be made by Alex Markinson, who's trying to catch up with the Harry. Right now, Al here Jr. is getting left behind the competition, and number 7 Baltimore dropping down to last place over the competition. That means he's going to need a couple of speed buses if he wants to get back in this one, and this is one of them. I think he's going to stay in last place. That's all he's going to get for the entire race. Yep. Meanwhile, Gary Coles is safely in the lead, and Frank Fontanal is trying his best to catch up to him, as Al here Jr. will get another turn. That makes his second speed bus race, now regaining 4 points over Alex Markinson in the category. Number 7 is still way behind in the competition, and number 1 Tosborn. So he's going to join number 7 DLI for the second time in this race, and this time Al here Jr. goes for consecutive, making his first speed bus race. Now trying to hold off Frank Fontanal for second place. And right now, it looks like Gary Coles is heading for the whole stretch. Frank Fontanal not going to have any chance at all, as Al here Jr. gets a third consecutive speed bus, but I think he's going to wind in third place, behind Frank Fontanal. Yep, Gary Coles has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to catch up to him in time. Gary Coles secures another easy victory over Al here Jr. and Frank Fontanal. Great job. As number 1 will get the next command. US trying to lead number 7, and thus, well, Al here Jr. didn't make a statement, but he had a lot of great speed bus. He'll wind in second place, and Frank Fontanal will come in third place of the pack. And it looks like number 1 spent the closest one out with back-to-back speed bus. That makes 2 in a row by 2 in a row for Al here Jr. and number 1. So Gary Coles is the winner. That's right. The main event is just around the corner, and it's possibly a exciting one. But first, let's hear a word from this. So, before we proceed to our main event, I want to wish the ChaoEmperor safe and happy trails to his annual 4-trip extravaganza. I'm sure he'll enjoy the next 2 weeks as much as we do, and we hope to see you again in New Jersey after the trip. Please enjoy your trip as possible. We all love you. Enjoy your trip to Florida, ChaoEmperor. Alright, now it's time for the main event of Week 12's action, and Paul's going to tell us all about it. For Week 12's main event, Brandon, we have our returning champion Gordon Lamberg, RJ Upton, or OG Upton for short, Jerry Lang, and Thomas Linguada, all prepped up and ready to go. And as we take a look at our lineup, this week's main event is presented by MasterCard. There are some things money can't buy. For anything else, there's MasterCard. Just pick up all the endless possibilities of priceless action with your MasterCard. Alright, there's the look in the lineup. And let's sound to the field one more time for Week 12's action. The players in the lineup may go. Best of luck to our 4 main event participants. And let's rock this place! Alright, so who will be the victor of Week 12's main event this week here in Tampa, Florida? We'll find out soon enough as the 4 Chao approach the palm trees. And it looks like numbers 1 and 8 are going to rest. And number 2 taunts for a moment. Right now the 4 Chao have shaken palm trees. The coconut fruit is down. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like OG Upton and Gordon Lamberg are going to be fighting for the lead up in the front. And it looks like they'll both be heading for the water as the first starters against Speed Bus on Week 12's main event presented by MasterCard here in beautiful Tampa, Florida is number 2, who's trying desperately to catch up with the crowd, and number 8 Torrance for a moment. Right now it looks like Thomas Lindgren has decided to join along, and OJ Upton's for us. That means Gordon Lamberg will have control of the lead for a moment, as number 7 takes Speed Bus number 2 in this race, trying desperately to lead over the 4 Stuart Chao in 5th place ahead of the pack. Numbers 2 and 8 are battling for 6th place, and number 1 is getting left behind in the competition on the way back, as number 1 takes the next command Speed Bus, trying desperately to get back in this one, finally number 2 for DUI. Gordon Lamberg leads over OG up there in the curve 1 as 2 approach the southbound portion of course, and we passed the 1 minute mark of this exciting main event, and the folks here in Tampa Florida are on their feet cheering on those superstars. They want to hear from you fans. Who will get the next command Speed Bus? It's back to number 2. That makes his second Speed Bus of the race. now trying to catch up with number 7, who are battling for the lead over the force of a Chao. Number 1 is getting left behind in the competition all the way in the back. Number 2 also really needs some help. These two Chao getting left behind of the pack, and it looks like number 2 will get back-to-back speed bus, making his first speed bus of the race, now leaving number 1 in dead meat, and back with fun. OG Upton has somehow made the pass from Gordon Lambert. He has control of the lead at the Caravan, and Gordon Lambert's going to rest, which means OG Upton's going to have a little bit of breathing room to bumble as the next BS wing made by Jerry Line. He can't forget about going to rest. He is fighting with Gordon Lambert and Thomas Lindgren in the freeway bar for second place on the pack, and numbers 1 and 8 are going to rest, just as I expected. They're going to be left behind in the competition all the way back. As Jerry Lang gets back-to-back speed bus. Now he gets back-to-back speed bus. That makes 2 in a row by 2 in a row for number 2 and Jerry Lang. And OG Upton should have this race all right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. OG Upton, the license of destiny, wins Week 12's main event here in Tampa, Florida. As number 8 spent the close on speed bus for Week 12's main event here in Tampa, Florida, leaving numbers 1 and 2 in the dust. Alright, so OG Upton has prevailed over Week 12's main event. And we are back to wrap it all up, right, Brandon? Right. We'll be right back to wrap up another exciting week after we hear a word from this. So we're done here in Tampa, Florida this week. A job well done to OG Upton on Week 12 Superstar of the Week honors. And thanks to everyone in Tampa, Florida for participating in the audience tonight. If you see the ChaoEmperor, make sure to say hi to him if you see him. Alright? So until next time, this is Spanish Ang signing off. Enjoy your trip to Florida, ChaoEmperor, and for everyone else, keep on smiling. So long, everybody! Thank you for joining us on our pre-forward to extravaganza show for Week 12. This is Paul Sycamore speaking. We will see you in 4 weeks for the next exciting episode of Chao Racing 2017. See you then!